Welcome back to the Pajama Show. So let's just talk, okay? Pajama talk. I'm at home right now. I literally have on my PJs, my blanket. I don't know what time of the day it is, and I don't care because I am relaxing today, okay? That's all I'm doing. That's all I can provide. That's all I want to be, is just relaxed. I feel like we never get to relax anymore, especially in the era of social media. There's no relax button. Even the videos where people are like, oh, come with me on my day off, come with me on pampering. You're not relaxing. You wanna know how I know you're not relaxing? Because you gotta move that camera around to every different position of where you're at. Like, they'll be at the spa, the camera will be in front of them, and then 2 seconds later in the same position, it'll be on the left and on the right. And I will also say that social media can be an escape for a lot of people. Like, that might be a lot of fun to them, but it still is like very production based, still looks like an episode of a TV show. So it's not giving relaxed, you know? I miss the times where you could get on social media, especially on like YouTube, and people would just be on here talking about nothing. Nothing. But it was so relatable because they were themselves. They were chilling and vibing at their house. Nobody had to have like this super cute backdrop and background, you know? It was just people living life. And life was lifing in a good way back then. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like we have all these many responsibilities and everybody looks like they're doing all these great things. It's so easy for them. So you're watching what they have going on and you're like, damn, is it gonna be my turn? Or am I moving too slowly to my goals? And I'm here to tell you today, baby, relax. Just relax, okay? It's all going to come when it comes. I have like recently discovered, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing all these great things. I'm gonna move. Yeah, we're gonna move, yeah. And I'm so excited about all of them. And yesterday, I go and get a colonic. So if you don't know what a colonic is, it's basically when you go and they put water up your butt. Okay. But it's not bad like it sounds. They put water up your butt, it flows water inside of your stomach, and it cleans out your intestines so that you can poop. It cleans out your colon, basically, so you can poop. And so one of those treatments, it's like 15 to 45 times of poop in which you didn't because you were clogged up. So it was a very like insightful experience. I don't know what I was expecting when I went there, but I wasn't expecting to be like enlightened the way that I was. So I go in, I meet the lady, she's super chill. And you ever go somewhere and you're like, it is hella calm in here? No, right? Exactly. That was the first time I went somewhere and I'm like, bro, it's hella calm. Maybe like my Nana's house back in the day when I was a kid, I'm like, oh yeah, it's really calm in here. Nobody's here but me and my Nana, we're kicking it. But that was like a powerful experience. So I come in, it's like aroma, therapy candles, and then like the mistifiers are everywhere. It smells so good. So I immediately like, I'm excited, and I didn't even realize that I was like tense. My shoulders just like dropped down and I was so calm. I sat in her seat and I'm just like, oh, I just want to sit here forever. So she scanned my energies and it's like this little reader. You put your hand on it and it reads, and like as she's talking to me, I'm like getting nervous because you can see the different handprints change color. So if your finger isn't on there, it'll go from yellow to white. So I'm like, oh my God, like it's me trying to figure out how to work this. She's like, relax, calm down, just breathe. And so I breathe, and y'all, my hand literally like just sits in it perfectly. And from that moment on, I was changed. She's like, you're anxious. You're over anxious. You're in your head too much. And I'm like, okay. So she starts breaking it down because it scans you and it tells you about your energies, and then it tells you like what areas specifically in your energies are out of balance. And so a lot of the areas were like my liver. Now I'm not no alcoholic, you know. Nah, I'm not. Don't even think that. But it was out of whack because that's where you like house all your anxiety and like your worries and your stress. And so I've been feeling very calm. I've been watching my shows. I've been meditating. I work out. I eat healthy. And I was telling her, like, you know, it's been really hard for me to go to sleep at nighttime. And I sleep, but I'll wake up at like 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. on the dot. And then I get up to work out at 5 a.m. So she's like, well, what do you do throughout the day? So I'm telling her, like, I work out, I meditate for 30 minutes, I eat, I go to work, and then I get off of work, I do like my entrepreneurship job, and I do that from like 6 to 9. Then I watch this show called Rewired. It's about the brain. And she's like, stop right there. And I'm like, what? Did I say something wrong? And she's like, no, you're just always working your brain. Your brain is always working. And when I sit and think about it, it is always working. Like, it's constantly thinking of new ideas. Even when I'm watching the TV shows that I'm watching, I notice that, like, I'll think of other things that come to mind when I'm watching the show. I don't feel like I ever really just sit in the moment. So I've discovered that a lot of that has to do with just not relaxing, because I feel like life is always moving so quickly. Social media is always moving so quickly. You always have to be innovative, and it's a lot. So today I'm just going to relax, give myself the time to relax. And I think it's important that you guys do too, especially when you feel like you are relaxed and then you discover that you have not been relaxed at all. It's so crazy. And then I was reading an article and it was like, oh, not America, but the earth is actually spinning a lot faster than what it was like 10 years ago. And then faster than what it was in 2020. So I was definitely feeling like the days were going by extremely fast. Like, I don't know if you remember like your childhood in the summertime, you're outside riding the bikes with your friends, kicking it, riding up and down the street. And it felt like you were doing that for hours. It felt like the day was very long. Summers used to be very long. Now, I feel like summer comes and it's like, you blink your eyes and it's over. Seriously, like there's no like substance to summer anymore. I've had like some really good experiences in the summertime. When I say substance, I mean like there's just not a long time of enjoyment for the summer. It just feels like it's moving so fast. So I'm definitely figuring out at this age of mine, like at 25, it's a very difficult age. I feel like I'm where I want to be and doing what I want to do, but then like I get to those moments, I celebrate them, but they feel very brief, and it feels like you have to have everything together. And today I kind of just accepted that I don't want to have everything together. And I really don't care to. Like, those stipulations of the person that everybody else wants me to be, why do I have to follow them? And so I just really want to share this revelation that I have, because it just feels so good to finally feel like who I am is who I want to be. It's who I'm going to be. And when expectations are placed on me, now I have to meet those standards. I don't want to meet those standards. I want to be who I want to be at all times. I want to be able to take my time too. And I think that with time being rushed the way that it is, both figuratively and literally, there's not enough space for people to feel like it's okay to relax. It's okay to be myself. It's okay to like authentically let the world know, like, I'm not in the mood today. It's okay to take a day off of work. I work from home, y'all. I took the day off. I took it off. We don't have much to do, but I still am like, I just don't want to be here. I don't want to look at my laptop. I don't want to have to check for phone calls. I don't want to sit in front of a screen. I just don't want to do it. So I woke up this morning and I'm like, I'm not going to. I'm going to literally relax. I'm not going to check the time. I'm not going to check anything I don't want to check. I'm not going to tell myself, you should be doing this, this, and that. Because I think a lot of the times productivity is so important, and it's like, idealize, oh my God, you need to be productive, or if you're doing nothing, you're lazy. But literally, like, our bodies were designed to be at rest. So I'm gonna rest. And I think that another thing that's really important that people don't say enough is that relaxation should be a part of productivity, because a lot of times you can't be super productive if you don't get the time to relax, sleep, take a break, breathe in the fresh air, touch the sun, go outside, things like that. That's a part of being productive. Because if you don't have everything that you need, like, your vitamins, your sleep, your rest, you could get up and your production is gonna be like 50% less than what it would be if you were fully rested. So today, I want you, whoever you are watching, my fellow friend, take that time to really sit still. Be with yourself, breathe, encourage yourself, love on yourself, relax. You got this. what is going to be for you is always going to be for you. You're not going to miss out on any important opportunities if you take a break and sit back and relax. Okay, fam? Okay. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you next time on The Diamond Show. Pew, 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 pew. Bye.